One man the focus of attention. In fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. It is a stadium that has a feel very much of its own. I'm talking, of course, of Craven Cottage. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Fulham versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, in this 4-5-1, as you would expect, it's a very compact back four. A midfield five with a mixture of qualities and a front player who will threaten the space in behind the opposition. It looks a good team to me.
The initial 11 for Wolves.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, so it's going to be interesting to see what's expected of the wing-backs here. Are they going to be high up the field or drop deeper to make a back five? Only time will tell. Good attacking football.
Mateus Cunha. Released it nicely. Can he take the chance? Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. So let's have a look at the table, and the chance is there for the visitors to go top if they can win.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast at the moment, but I have to say they've looked a top-class team so far. They're certainly playing some very good football.
Mateus Cunha. And Wolves using width to good effect. A fine reading of the situation. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
And with that, the first half comes to an end here at Craven Cottage. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Tote Antonio Gomes. And a decent position for Wolves to be in. Bellegarde. And he's in. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. Released
it nicely. Opportunity here. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Sasha Lukic. Emile Smith-Rowe. Scamacca. This could be troublesome. And a goal this time! finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
On to Wilson. Oh, could be a chance. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Promising pass. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, I think that shows what a good rapport he has with the players. Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So full-time, it is done and dusted here, and 3 points for Wolverhampton Wanderers. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today, and of course he scored 2 really good goals.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And we find ourselves in one of the great football cities, Liverpool, here at Goodison Park. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Everton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And here's the team for Everton.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
The initial 11 for Wolves.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, but they can't allow their centre-forward to become too isolated. And that will be determined by the 2 players in behind him. They have to affect the game and be the key players here.
Well, it can be a real nightmare trying to prevent Wolves from scoring.
This could be a goal here.
And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. situations, he just makes it so difficult for the attacker. What a good goalkeeper he is.
And played short. The delivery could still be dangerous. This looks interesting. Nicely saved. To contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Excellent technique.
Well, let's see it again. As soon as he struck that, he knew it was going in. Although he's put that much movement on the ball, he controls it perfectly. It's a great free kick.
That's a nice-looking ball. Still alive. Well, he didn't really trouble the keeper. To be fair, the angle was tight.
Well, I'm not sure that was the right option. It was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Keeper reacted magnificently. Well, time is up as far as the first half is concerned here on Merseyside. Traore. Gomes. Wonderful chance. Can they cover up? Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
And there's the delivery. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Thwarting him. Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
Rodrigo Gomes. It's a good Wolves move in the making. Opportunity. Oh, what a very fine stop to keep them in. Dangerous looking attack. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. So full time, it is done and dusted here, and 3 points for Wolverhampton Wanderers. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, it was close, but as we mentioned before the game, their ability to score is second to none. And even though they weren't at their very best today, they still came up with 2 important goals.
One man the focus of attention, in a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? Hello and a warm welcome from the English West Midlands. We find ourselves at Molineux. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
The initial 11 for Wolves.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1 with two players behind the centre forward, but they need to link up as much as possible. They're going to be key to the way this system works. Otherwise, the centre forward could become isolated.
And the starting 11 for Spurs.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Out of play. And a Spurs throw-in forthcoming. Son. Matar Sarr. And playing it through. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And Wolves get us moving again. Certainly a swift response required after the setback. Solanke. Is it going to be Solanke? Still alive. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Well, we always look for teams who might shock and surprise. I think Wolves fall in that category this season, Stuart.
Well, a lot of pundits said they couldn't keep up their excellent displays, but they're proving everybody wrong, including me. They are playing brilliantly at the moment and deserve to be top.
Feeding it through. Oh, good finish. And a big moment. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur. And they are going to be difficult to stop now.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Bellegarde. And here's Cunha. Fabio Silva. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. What to like about that pass? Too fair. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Sarr. Madison. Well, that took confidence. Oh, big opportunity. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Fabio Silva. Read it superbly to take back possession. Able to skip past his man. Must score! There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
And Wolves just one behind now, and you sense the momentum may be with them. No more time left. That will conclude the first half here at Molineux. Matheus Cunha. And a strong tackle. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Is it going to be Solanke? Really good diving save. Spurs recovering possession well. And support available. Son. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Chance to finish. And a goal it is for Tottenham Hotspur. Well on course for victory here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Breaking at pace. That's a good-looking ball. Son. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. A really good pass. Well, he's given us away. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Silva. Could be threatening. Rifled against the post, but back in play. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. There goes the final whistle, and fans of Wolverhampton Wanderers probably aren't going to be in the best mood after this, but today they have to accept defeat.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today, and of course he scored 2 really good goals.
A high-tension occasion. 2 teams ready to go at it, knowing that interest levels are off the charts, with the focus on the drama and the outcome. Who will come out on top? Live coverage coming your way next here on EA TV. Good evening. This is, without question, one of the true cathedrals of football. Anfield, the venue tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the second leg of this semi-final. It is Liverpool versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, this promises to be a great game, Derek. Yes, Liverpool have the slight advantage, but there wasn't much between the teams in that first leg. I think this could be really tight.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, he will be a big threat in the air. He has great timing, he knows how to find space in the box, and he's a very good header of the ball.
And this is how Liverpool start the game.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be 3 players in behind the main centre-forward, and those 3 are key to this team's creativity.
The initial 11 for Wolves.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, but they can't allow their centre-forward to become too isolated, and that will be determined by the 2 players in behind him. They have to affect the game and be the key players here.
A good vision there. He could pick out a teammate. Corner kick, the referee referee's verdict. They win the throw following that challenge. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Sobosloy. And he's in. And in range. And a goal! And I'll tell you what, that gives them a bit of a cushion now.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Jean-Victor Bellegarde. Decides to shoot. Upper grabs off the keeper. No nonsense clearance. Bellegarde. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. That's a good pass. He's in behind the defence here. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Liverpool have it once again. Could be an amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
High pressing and good high pressing. He might be able to make it through. He's gonna miss that gilt-edged opportunity.
Well, sometimes in these 1v1 scenarios, you have too much time to think about it. He should do better for me, though.
Karamoko Dembele. Very quick thinking there. Kumas. And now with Osimhen. Osimhen. Might work out. Can he keep his composure? A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
No more time left. First half is over here at Anfield. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Bellegarde. And passing it through. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Wanderers goal, number 32, Fabio Silva.
Tyler Morton. Szoboszlai. Difficult to stop him. Alexander-Arnold. Now with Diaz. Back to Diaz. Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Just a quick reminder, we'll have FA Cup fourth round action coming up for you live. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers. Must be! And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
The ball back. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Big chance! And a goal! And now the question is, can they come up with one more?
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Back underway, and quite the story being written in this one. 3-3. Kumas. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. McAllister. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. He'll have a go here. Well, just off target, but it goes down as a chance to extend their lead.
Well, it was a decent effort, but in the end, not quite good enough, was it?
Santiago Bueno. And here's Cunha. And Liverpool have the ball again. Morton. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Perfect tackle. And Wolves in a position of menace. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal it is. And what a significant one. They're locked together again. You just can't divide these two teams. And extra time, a real possibility.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Disadvantageous situation. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Mateus Cunha. Fabio Silva. Happy to take on the shot. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And the substitution will occur now. Over it comes. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Osimhen. The supporters want to see him have a go. Oh, it's in! And that might very well seal it. Surely they're going through now.
look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
The referee's whistle, and it's Liverpool who move on to the final.
Well, I thought they fully deserved their win because over the two legs, they were more fluent with their passing, had a more structured game plan, and created the better opportunities.